Folks, welcome to Ancient Susa. We are here on location at beautiful Sight and Sound Theater. Today we're going to be exploring the new production Queen Esther, and we're going to be talking to all the incredible individuals that make this show happen. But first, we'd like to start with the general manager, Cynthia, who's going to tell us about this amazing new show that's coming to stage right here in Branson. Cynthia, this really is an amazing place, and honestly, as I look at the set and then the theater coming together for Esther, talk about the experience here at Sight and Sound and what people are going to be treated to.
Well, I think here at Sight and Sound Theaters, people will walk in and honestly, they'll feel like they're immersed actually into our stories. It's so exciting because I think even like with Queen Esther, you'll be able to identify with a character right away. It's going to be amazing to feel like this is where we are. This is who we are. We are part of this Bible story.
And we're thrilled to be able to have Sight and Sound here in the Ozarks. Of course, you guys have the theater in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but maybe for some folks that have never heard of Sight and Sound, talk about the shows that happen here as well as your guys' mission.
Yes, here at Sight and Sound Theaters, our greatest desire is to bring the Bible to life on stage by who we are and what we do also. So here we have over 300 employees that help bring this story to life. And when you walk into our lobby, I would pray that you would feel very cared for and your needs are met all the way to sitting in your seats and then being just amazing story brought to life for you.
Wonderful. I'm excited to explore it. Well, of course, folks, you know one of the most important parts of the show is what happens right here, what the audience experiences on stage. And we're going to talk to the person that makes everything happen on stage so it looks great to the audience down here. Folks, I'm also very excited to talk about the scope of the production of Queen Esther. I'm here with Amanda. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Michael. It's great to be here.
Absolutely. So I'm very excited to be able to talk about this production because I got to see it on stage, and this is honestly one of, I think, the world's largest stages here. And so there's so many parts and pieces. And so tell us what brings this show together with the production.
Absolutely. Well, here at Sight and Sound Theaters, we bring timeless stories from the Bible to life in a grand way. And Queen Esther, as you can see, is no exception. In fact, this is the largest set piece that we've ever constructed on our stage as you look at our palace here, center stage. And we've actually constructed an entire city on our 300-foot wraparound stage here.
It is amazing. And folks, a city it is. There's so many moving parts and pieces, even with the actors, and they're all doing these little things. And so it creates an amazing story. But there's also some very impressive production elements of this. We got to meet a certain elephant a little bit earlier, and so talk about the elephant and some of these different amazing features that bring the show to life.
Absolutely. I know you got to meet Florence the elephant earlier, one of our animated elements here in this show, and just our team and everything that they're able to do to create this magnificent storytelling. From the lighting design to the costumes to the sets, it's just amazing to see it all come together to tell one cohesive story throughout the show.
It really is an amazing show, and thank you so much, Amanda, for telling us about the production elements of this show. Folks, we're getting a special behind-the-scenes tour here. We're actually here on one of the set pieces at Sight and Sound, and next I'd like to introduce you to King Xerxes as well as Queen Esther, played by Dan and Emily. And here we are with two of the cast members. I'm here with Emily and Dan. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Of course, thanks for having us.
So they also play Queen Esther as well as King Xerxes. And so, Emily, I want to start with you. This is you're back again for another show here at Sight and Sound. And so what does it mean to be Queen Esther in this production?
Man, it's a little overwhelming, but it's incredibly humbling. This woman is such a model of strength, but of just true communion with the Lord, and so it's just an honor to be able to portray that and to tell these people that they're not alone.
Yeah, Dan, this is honestly one of my favorite stories in the Bible, but also, King Xerxes is when you read the scripture, I think you give him a whole new level of depth. And so what was it like building this character? And then also, he kind of has some angry moments as well. So how do you bring that out?
Yes, he's not your typical villainous character. He's a very dynamic character. He's not necessarily crazy. He's just got a lot of emotion and a lot of pressure. So it has been a lot of fun to play those arcs, and ultimately he makes the right decision at the end.
Folks, there are so many incredible elements of this show, from the costumes to the set pieces and everything that we've gotten to explore today. And so maybe for some folks that are watching us right here in the Ozarks that want to come out and they want to see a show, how can they get tickets?
Yeah, so you can go to sight-sound.com to get your tickets, and we're running now through December 30th.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Yes, thank you so much.
Appreciate it.